my mic's inside, so I'm not gonna be able to use that right now. But I've injured the bottom left part of my knee, and my coach said it, and I had a feeling it might have been as well, because I was actually doing it a little quad stretch whilst I was running. But he said there's a tendon on the outside, don't remember what it's called, that is being pulled too taut because my quads are tight. So he recommended a normal, just basic old quad stretch to fix that. The only problem is when I do this stretch, I don't feel anything, and a quad stretch is so basic, it's kind of hard to do it wrong. So I'm gonna try, see if that changed anything. I can still do the session. If not, I might have to come back some other time. Okay, so the session's done. It was mainly 50s, and I actually paused the session midway because the first few reps just weren't doing it for me, and I was considering quitting because I didn't want to break myself because I'm competing next week. Today is the 2nd of July, and you're probably going to be seeing this 21st of July, 28th, somewhere near the end of July, and I'm competing next week, so I didn't want to do anything to break me. So moving forward, I'm going to be training every week, once a week, instead of twice or 3 times because of my knee. If you saw what happened to my knee whilst I was warming up, and I don't want to put too much stress on my knee because of that. Like we know, it's not actually probably because it's weak, but mainly because my quads are just so tense, they're pulling on the tendon, like I said before. So I'm just going to try and take it carefully and push forwards for next week. Along with that, I'm sure some of you guys noticed the shoes. Usually my shoes are orange or black. They weren't orange or black, green today. Green like how they were last season. I didn't really have any video series similar to Operation Paris last season, so you'd only be able to see them in pretty much one video, the one most popular video on my channel. But those were my old spikes, and the reason why I'm wearing them is because I want to put less stress on my knee, because I feel like the part of the reason why my knee's playing up is because of the carbon plate on the spikes. So on the bottom of the spikes of my orange Pumas is a carbon plate, and it's pretty sure it's the same on the Adidas shoes, which would make sense, they're super spikes. And because of that, they're less responsive to bending, and they're able to return energy better so that you can get more from less. However, my old Pumas, they don't have that. The bottom of their plate is plastic, so a lot of the power that you produce into the ground, it dissipates, which is bad because it means you're using more energy to do more compared to the current generation of spikes. But it's good in the sense that it doesn't really put much pressure on your body because everything's so light. And running in those, I'd say, was probably the best decision I made in a while. Moving forward, I'm only going to be doing block stars in my newer Pumas and my new Adidas shoes, which are actually old now because of the SP3s. Purely because my knee can't withstand this stress, and it felt much better today. My knee was hurting a bit, but as I went through the reps, I was feeling better, and there was a few indicators that let me know that I'm in PB shape, and for real PB shape. Because as I was running, I was thinking at times, this feels oddly similar to how it did when I ran that 11.2, but I feel even better.